Hi guys, welcome to the Howlercast. I am here with, introduce yourselves.
I'm Jasmine Rosa.
I'm Chase Schofield. I'm usually the guy that films podcasts with Jay in front of the camera.
In front.
I am Addie Owokanira.
And I'm Anthony Howard, and this is Maxwell Bren, and we are here to talk about certain issues going on in the world, in the U.S. and also outside of the country. But today we're going to be talking about some issues that you might have heard going on in the news. So recently in the media, Mark Zuckerberg has been getting scrutinized for soliciting private information from Facebook users, and this is about 87 million people on Facebook have their data either sold or used or exploited in some way by Cambridge Analytica, a UK-based political data firm that also worked for Donald Trump's administration during his presidential campaign. And they are improperly or soliciting information, and this is who your friends are, who you talk to, who you like to message, anything that you do on Facebook. Just anything that you have done on Facebook or have like willingly put in that is private and that nobody knows out in public, or none of your friends or other users know. Pretty much, some users their information has been breached, and
it's not only just the public information too. They also track you. Like when you turn on that location services feature, they track where you are. That's also sold to those other companies. Your current locations, where you are most of the time, where you are throughout the day.
Wait.
That's all sold to those companies.
What do you use information for?
let's see. I want to read this.
I mean,
I assume they probably use it for like maybe election data, maybe, right?
the possibilities are endless. I mean, let's say they can use it for election data, they can use it for pinpointing, they can use it to find criminals, they can sell it to the government, they can sell it to the black market. I mean, once you get online and once you get to those deep dark websites that can't even be reached by the government or by normal search engines, like, it's free reign. You know, they can sell these for millions of Bitcoin online. They can sell your information that they already took from you with your consent and without you even knowing. So.
And also, other social media sites might use the same thing, right? Also possible.
No, it's definitely possible across all spheres of the internet, and it's something that. And Mark Zuckerberg's defenses while this was happening was that, users signed up for this. They knew what they were getting into when they made a Facebook account. However, none of us really expect the implications of our data being tracked and ever being exploited like that. And
obviously, when you put something on the internet, it goes on forever, but it shouldn't be used like this. Right?
They made a really good point in Congress when they were questioning Mark Zuckerberg. Out flat, they had just asked him, "What hotel are you staying in?" He was like, "I don't want to answer that." It's like, "Well, where were you last night at dinner?" I was like, "I don't want to answer that." And he was like, "Exactly." And that's what the users of Facebook are experiencing, with other people knowing where they are. Yes, they might have consented to it when signing up for Facebook, but that kind of raises the question, is that real consent? If it's thrown in there kind of in the terms and users agreement, if they're not really too knowledgeable of it.
Yeah, one of the things that Mark Zuckerberg likes to reiterate, especially when he was talking with the senators and other congressmen and women, he likes to reiterate that Facebook allows people to have full control of their privacy, yet he didn't really give a yes or no, or he didn't give clear, concise answers as to what actually happened and kind of the abnormalities of Facebook dealing with people's business and dealing with what they put on their profiles and in their accounts and things like that. So he didn't tackle it head on, but he also said that he wasn't doing anything illegal, or he wasn't incriminating himself, if that makes sense. But he was pretty much saying that everybody's entitled to their privacy, yet I don't know if Facebook is holding that same motto to this day.
And the real question that was brought up during the hearing is, what is Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg is like, it's a technology company, but you can buy things on it, you can sell things on it, you can share things on it, you can look at other people's things, you can look at celebrities, you can look at pictures, videos, products. Like, what is it? And that's a big thing. The vagueness of it makes it so broad and so not easy to explain, and that's what's really worrying people nowadays, I think. We don't really know what Facebook is, and so how can we control something that we don't even know?
There's no way, when you can't really, bound it to some name or label, you have a lot of trouble. How do you deal with a certain subject at hand? But at the end of the day, I mean, you got to put it in perspective. This is not hurting Mark Zuckerberg whatsoever.
He made 10 million.
The only thing that
10 million in being
Wait, what about their stock?
their stock has
Their
actually
stock went
raised
up about like
4.5%.
Really?
And in that time of his questioning, he made $3 billion because he owns 40.1% of shares of Facebook. That's
Any
insane.
press is good press.
Exactly.
And a lot of people said they're going to delete their Facebook accounts, but I feel like that hasn't really
It's not
gone that much.
It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. There's still going to be like middle-aged moms using Facebook for like, pictures of their kids and cats.
Yeah, they don't really care.
Johnny in his first soccer game.
I was
Yeah,
reading
I see
it.
it.